Hello, we are team Julio, Castillo, and Karen Ceja, and we're going to explain you. We're going to make you a tutorial, a Raptor tutorial about Raptor. So, as we know, Raptor is a program where we can find and elaborate a set of connected symbols that represent actions to be performed. The arrows that are connected to the symbols determine the order in which the actions are performed. When executing a Raptor program, you begin at the start symbol and follow the arrows to execute the program. A Raptor program stops executing when the end symbol is reached. The smallest Raptor program, which does nothing, is displayed at the right. By placing additional Raptor statements between the start and end symbols, you can create meaningful Raptor programs.
Raptor has 6 basic symbols, where each symbol represents a unique type of instructions, which are assignment, call, input, output, selection, and loops. We also have to understand what are variables, which are computer memory locations that hold a data value. At any given time, a variable can only hold a single value. However, the value of a variable can vary as a program executes.
The typical computer program has 3 basic components. Input, which get the data values that are needed to accomplish the task. Processing, which manipulates the data values to accomplish the task, and output, display or save the values which provide a solution to the task. Now, we will describe each one with more detail.
An input statement symbol allows the user of a program to enter a data value into a program variable during a program execution. When you define an input statement, you specify a string of text that will be prompt that describes the required input. The prompt should be as explicit as possible. When you define an input statement, you must specify 2 things: a prompt and a variable that will be assigned the value entered by the user at runtime. As you can see by the enter input dialog box at the right, there are 2 types of input prompts: text and expression prompts. The dialog box that is used to define a statement is totally different from the dialog box that is used at runtime when a program is executing.
Now we are doing a program which calculates whatever operation, arithmetic operation you would like to do. For example, you can do an addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. For that, we're going to add a variety of inputs and a variety of outputs and a variety of assignments in which you can see the function of each one.
Now we have the selection symbol. The selection structure is used for decision making. The programmer enters in the diamond an expression that evaluates to yes, true, or no, false. Such expressions are formally referred to as Boolean expressions. Based on the result of the expression in the diamond, control of the program will branch either left, yes or true, or right, no or false.
As you can see, we're adding selections in our program in order to make the calculations. For example, if the user clicks 1, it will count for an addition. If it clicks 2, it will count for a subtraction. If it clicks 3, it will count for a multiplication. And if it clicks 4, for a division. Now we're going to talk about the call symbol.
The call symbol is referred to a named collection of programming statements that accomplish a task. Calling a procedure suspends execution of your program, executes the instructions in the call procedure, and then resumes executing your program at the next statement. You need to know 2 things to correctly use a procedure: 1, the procedure's name, and 2, the data values that a procedure needs to do its work, which are called arguments. With this, Raptor attempts to minimize the number of procedure names you need to memorize by displaying any procedure name that partially matches what you type into the enter call window. When a procedure call is displayed in your Raptor program, you can see the procedure's name and the argument values that will be sent to the procedure when it is called.
Now you can see we're dividing the program in addition, subtraction, and multiplication, and division for making the program in which in each one we're putting giving the number, the first one and the second one, so we can in this case make an addition, in the other case subtraction, multiplication, and division. we enter the variables, and then at the output, they are going to give us the result, final result.
Now we will ask the user the different elements we need to proceed to do each arithmetic operation. For the case of addition, and for each one we will use two input symbols, one assignment symbol and one output symbol. In the case of addition, for example, we will, in the input symbols, we will ask the user, to give us the first number. In addition, we will use a variable a. In the second input, we will write give me the second number, asking the user, with a variable b. Then in the assignment symbol, we will specify the process that we will be using. In this case, in addition, we will add a plus b. And then in the output symbol, we will specify the answer of this arithmetic operation, which is written like the answer is plus the variable sum, which is a sum between a plus b. The unique difference between each arithmetic operation process will be found in the assignment symbol. As we know, in the addition section, we'll write in the assignment symbol a plus b. In subtraction, we'll write c minus d. In division, we'll write f divided by g. And in multiplication, we'll write h multiplied by I. And with this, we will do the correct process for each arithmetic operation.
When you select the output text option, the characters that you type into the edit box will be displayed exactly as you typed them, including any leading or trailing spaces. If you include the quote marks in the text, the quote marks will be displayed exactly as you typed them. When you select the output expression option, the text you type into the edit box is treated as an expression to be evaluated. When the output statement is executed at runtime, the expression is evaluated and the resulting single value that was time computed is displayed. You can display multiple values with a single output statement by using the output expression option, and build a string of text using the string plus operator. When you build a single string from two or more variables or values, you must distinguish the text from the values to be calculated by enclosing any text in quote marks. In such cases, the quote marks are not displayed in the output window. The assignment symbol is used to perform a computation and then store the results in a variable. The definition of an assignment statement is performed using the dialog box shown on the right. The variable to be assigned a value is entered into the set file, and the computation to perform is entered into the to file. One assignment statement can only change the value of a single variable, that is, the variable on the left-hand side of the arrow. If this variable did not exist prior to the statement, a new variable is created. If this variable did exist prior to the statement, then its previous value is lost and its new value is based on the computation that it's performed. And finally, the loop control. The loop structure is used to repeat a sequence of symbols until a certain condition is met. When execution reaches the bottom of the loop, it starts over again at the top. The loop is excited when the diamond symbol is executed and the Boolean expression in the diamond evaluates to yes, true.
Okay, now we're going to run the program to see the symbols we use. First, we are going to make addition. We choose the number 1, 4, and then we choose 5, which equals 9. Thus, then we do another one. If you know the loop, it turns it back then, subtraction with 2, Also we put 6 and then 3. 2 equals 3. Then 1. Add 3 for division, which is 40. 4 plus 10. Then another one. Then we're going to choose multiplication 4. We should multiply 6 and 7. Then we press no. We have the result, which is 9, 3, 10, and 42 for the 4 things we do. Thank you for seeing our tutorial. We hope you enjoy it and wait for the other one. Thank you.